Okay, so, hey, welcome back, everybody. Before I get too deep into this episode, this is going to be an experimental episode, so we're not going to get too deep into anything because I bought a very fancy $30 mixer from Walmart. And currently, right now, to me, it sounds like I am talking through a snare drum. So I'm kind of interested if that is the wretched way that I've wired all of my sound wires, because for any of you, this one's for the audiophiles out there that just really want to be tortured by how bad this sounds, because what's coming out of my headphones sounds pretty rough. But I'm hoping that I can, because what I had to do was, the headphones that I'm using are Sony XM3s, I think this is what they're called. And, they've got an aux cord in, which is what I want to use. And they don't want to take just any aux cord. So the aux cord that they will take is like too short, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, it's too short, so I have to use this longer one, but it won't pick that one up. So in order to be able to hear the sound, and also, okay, where is this dork? Is he not up here? Is he upstairs? So in order to be able to hear me, I'm using a splitter so that I can split the sound between, where is this dingus? Does it need to be nighttime, maybe? If you can't tell, I'm trying to do this fetch quest to get the big Horon sword, because, like I said in the last episode, the giant's knife is just a waste of time. Okay, here's this asshat. Okay, where do I need to... There's Malin. Looking just fine as always. Okay, let's try this. We'll do the sun song. We'll make it... Maybe it needs to be nighttime? I don't know. But yeah, I got this mixer thing so that, I could... Ideally, once everything's wired up the way it's supposed to be, I can play with the levels. I can try to make this thing sound better. I don't know if it's going to sound better on this go around, because to me, what's coming out of my headphones does not sound good. Tell me what you guys think. Also, leave a comment if you have suggestions. What happens if I wake this guy up? The cow. Okay, he doesn't care. I gotta find Talon. I don't remember where he is. I know I'm supposed to wake him up with this chicken because it makes this chicken happy. And then after I wake him up with this chicken, I get a different chicken that's a better chicken. It's an improved chicken. I don't think he's back at the castle, do you? Let's see, here's some cows. That's always good. Oh no. But yeah, so I don't know if this weird backfeed thing is... Oh, and it's, there's all kinds of that. I mean, I can't just do that, recording straight into my little hand recorder. If you didn't know, my setup here is very, very rudimentary. And, it's just all I can afford. I would love to have better sound equipment and sit here. And it's not just a matter of know-how, because I promise I don't know what I'm doing. He must have been tempted by... He's not a bad person. Okay, where's your dad, Malin? That's what we're trying to figure out. Where is your dad? You just left in here all along. He's not. I don't think he's all the way back here. I think, whatever. We're going to go back here and find out. But yeah, I mean, I would love to have a better sound setup. I would even put up a camera so you guys could see my ridiculous bedhead and my dilapidated office, I guess you could call it, if you want to make me sound more professional than I actually am. Yeah, I don't know if he's in here or not. Maybe he is. No, there's just a bunch of just the cattle. Just the cattle. So maybe he's in, no, he can't be in the castle. I don't know, man. Let's make it daytime again. No, don't take the chicken out. Are you taking the chicken out? Okay. But yeah, you know, it's like, and to have it, like, this thing was just $30, so I kind of just bought it at a whim at Walmart, and it's, like I said, it sounds awful to me right now. I'm wondering what it's going to sound like. I'm going to put this episode out anyway, because I'm going to try to work on this, side questy stuff and all that, but I don't know how much further we're going to get, like, in the actual, game, as far as the overall plot goes, but you know, it's enough to test out a piece of high-end equipment. Okay, let's ask Malin and let's talk to her and see if she knows where her dad is. See what she says. For that other day, I haven't even asked you your name yet. It's Butt. Really, Butt? That's what I thought. You're the fairy boy. You're the fairy boy from the forest. That was years ago. Do you remember me? You do. Well, I wish. What? How would you do this in Boston? In the Boston? I was sure it was you because Epona remembered you. Oh, I have to tell you about Mr. Ingo. He was afraid that the evil king might find out that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. One day, all of a sudden, he went back to being a normal, nice person. Now my dad's coming back. Can't believe it. But peace is returning to the ranch. It's all because of you. I owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Butt. Okay, that's, well, not very helpful, but maybe I needed to talk to her for her dad to come back. I don't know. Let's see what Ingo says. Hi there, how are you? I'm Ingo. I feel so honored to be allowed to work here. Well, it's good that he got knocked down a peg or two. It's what needs to happen to us. Yeah, still no Ingo in here, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like, I would love to have some. I would love to. I really want to do kind of a wish video. There's a couple of them that I want to do, which is, I'm one of those guys that I believe in that speaking things into existence kind of thing. I think that's a real thing, and I think that it helps to just put that kind of truth out there, and then you make it the truth. And so that's one of my truths, is better a sound equipment where I don't sound like I'm recording this inside of a snare drum. I'd love to show you the space that I want to turn into my office. But those kinds of build outs take thousands of dollars, and Mr. Beast hasn't called me back yet. So I don't know. Yeah, what if I leave, I talk to her and then I leave and I come back? Maybe that triggers him being back asleep over here. I doubt it, but it's worth a try before I go wandering too far off. Okay, he's still not back here. Gotta figure out where this dillweed is. I bet it's in Kakariko Village. So let's make our way over there. Yeah, I mean, and then there's I don't know if you guys, I don't know what the crossover between like Legend of Zelda fans and car guys is, but I've got an old truck that is just kind of, I don't want to say like met its limit, but I mean it needs a lot of work if I wanted to restore it back to its original glory. So instead of doing that, I think I would rather do some custom stuff to it and play around, because I've always wanted to at least try that. But again, that takes, I mean, even if you have all the equipment, which there's a lot of stuff I could probably do at my job because we have a lot of equipment there, and I don't think they would mind me hanging out and using the equipment. But you know, you got to have money for raw materials. You got to have money for parts, and there's some tools that I need to have at my house I don't have at work. You know, like I'm going to need like an engine stand and an engine hoist, but I would love to make a video about that and just kind of going through all the things that I want to do to my truck, because I think that would be it would interest me, you know, kind of a wish list sort of thing, and maybe, like I said, it would sort of help speak it into reality. So here's the bazaar, right? This is the guy that sells stuff, and yeah, he's not gonna be in here. All right, let's go. Maybe that chicken lady is over here chickening. I don't know. But yeah, like, it's just, you know, it's one of those things you want to, you know, I'm, of course I would make content about the progress of it along the way, but, and you know, I would welcome all the critiques and stuff like that, but I just want to, I think it would be really good for me and important to just kind of put it out there what I'm trying to do and what I want to accomplish eventually. But you know, it is frustrating. What's this guy? His deal. Hey, young man, a grown boy like you entering a person's house without permission. I want to talk to your parents. Oh well, this isn't my house anyway. This is the Great Impa's house. The Great Impa has gone to the graveyard to seal up the humongous. Is that what that word is? Creature there. Anyway, since Ganondorf appeared, monsters have been sighted around here. Only the Great Impa has kept peace in our village. You have to remember that, young man. Oh well. Speaking of the Great Impa, hasn't come back yet. I wonder what's happened to her. I heard that the ghost of the gravekeeper often appears in the graveyard behind this village. But no big deal. Okay, I gotta figure out where this dingle hopper is. Okay, apparently I was on the right track, and I didn't explore enough. There's a house that I missed. Oh, is it this house? No, I couldn't have been this close. Let's go in here and find out. Walk around. There he is. Look at this dork. I'm looking everywhere for you. Wake up. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut eye around here? Did you save Alan? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeehaw. Well, don't get in a hurry. Okay. So now I woke up somebody with this pocket chicken, and it made the chicken really happy. Now I can go talk to this lady. There we go. I can't believe it was right there. I haven't been chasing my tail about that one forever. Oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. Ha ha ha. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo if you're interested. His name is Kojiro. And it used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother has gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Yes, I do. Look at that blue chicken. Give me that blue chicken right there. But yeah, like, tell me, I don't know. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about if you think that's a good idea or not. You know, like just you know, speaking your passion, because it's like I watch a lot of videos. People want to see progress. You know, I don't know if people necessarily want to see wish. They act like they want to see wish lists, but they want to see it from, like, you know, cute young girls who are going to, like, giggle seductively in their direction. You know, they don't really care about what somebody else's hopes and dreams are near as much, it seems to me, as they care about a young girl having hopes. I don't know. I feel like developing a social media following is easier if you're young and pretty. But isn't that true for a lot of things? You know, because I'm. This is like an optical illusion. It doesn't look like this is where we're trying to go, but I really wish they had made a different button for stop instead of just pulling back, because when you try to pull back on the 64, if you have any stick drift, he ends up turning and not slowing, or opponent ends up turning and not slowing down, and then it's confusing and things are thinking, and it's like, I'm just trying to ride a horse. I'm trying to stop a horse. You know, they never want to let you stop a horse. Okay, so now we can go back to this guy who is funny looking, and he's going to give us a mushroom. And I think we have plenty of time to get the mushroom back. I think the poultice that the mushroom is made out of is a timed event. Yep, directly to the left. Here we go. Oh, look at him. He's twitching. Gojiro, why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means you must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag with the potion shop in the Kakariko village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Yeah, okay. Oh, so it is timed to get there. I don't think this is the hard one, though. Okay. 3 minutes, it's plenty of time. It's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's just bounce right out of here. Go. Plenty of time. Sure, we've burned up, a quarter of a minute already. Plenty of time. And you go faster when you're rolling. Everybody knows that, so don't be afraid to be rolling. Alright, get on my horse. And this time we cannot fiddle fart around when we're stopping. Okay. Here we go. Really get the carrots out there. So I just made a discovery. I was watching the Game Grumps, and they are playing, just to date this, they're playing Tears of the Kingdom. And in Tears of the Kingdom, you don't have the little carrots to make your horse go faster. You have I didn't realize this, but they're little spurs, because you're spurring on your horse, right? And I always thought they were like little drumsticks or like riding crops that were making an impact or whatever, on the, I don't know. It made sense to me. Okay, so do I need to go? I think I need to go up here. Is this the potion shop I need to go to? Or I think it's the... Okay, thanks. I think it's this potion shop I need to go to. But there's like an easier way to get to it, and I can't remember how. I got a minute to figure it out. Otherwise my mushroom's gonna disappear. I remember trying to do this last time, and this didn't really work. Okay, great. Thank you for interrupting that. Okay. Hey, that did work. Cool. Never mind. I thought this was going to be a huge pain in the wiener, but it wasn't bad at all. Sniff, sniff, sniff. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. Yeah, I do. Here. Oh, you can't just talk to me. You gotta, show it. I'm glad I wasn't down to, the last couple seconds. That bum. He had to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now. Yeah, here you go. If you see that fool, give this to him. It's the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster. Like, why was that added to the end of it? You don't know what's going on between this lady and that guy, but take it to the Lost Woods. They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. Like, why is she being such a bitch? Okay, now how do I just want to leave. Can I just leave? Can I get out of here? I gotta go. What's back here? Oh, you're gonna close until morning, huh? Okay. Oh, here we go. We can climb up. I just fell right down that hole. That happens. Sometimes you fall down a hole. It's like a metaphor for life. Sometimes you're gonna fall down a hole. What do? You just deal with your bad sound quality and you get back up again. And look at these perverts. You just go on about your day. Wait, I wonder if I can. Oh, the silver ones. I think I have to throw. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Okay. The silver ones, you have to get I think the silver gauntlets, and you have to pick them up and give them a good old hucking. So I'm still learning the different names of the equipment at the bakery I work at, and I learned one of the things is called a dough chucker, and that has entertained me endlessly. And everyone else is just like, well, of course it's called a dough chucker. That is obviously what you would call this piece of very important equipment. And it's like, just can't just go chuck some dough. It's like a biscuit slinger or something. I don't know. Cannot wait to hear what I sound like after I mix this audio down. It sounds so bad in my headphones. If you guys want to give some tips on good audio capture when you can't afford decent equipment or a new computer, or I do think I'm going to get a new computer real soon. I'm going to get a gaming computer and try to let it double as my editing computer, because my editing computer right now that I'm using is just very basic and it takes a long time, which it's fine, it gets the job done, but it crashes a lot, and I think I might actually start trying to use what do you call it, like Adobe instead of, I forget the whatever shareware free studio stuff I am using. I was proud to know that the audio program that I use on occasion, somebody else suggested it too, which is Audacity, which is, it's a solid audio program. It does mostly what you need it to do. There we go. So if you need to do some audio stuff, don't be afraid to. Here you go. That little lady, she's gonna take this medicine. That guy isn't here anymore. This seems like such a lazy story point. If they were just like, that guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. You're actually doomed. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody's Stalfos. So he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. Hee hee. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Yeah, I don't care. Little tiny forest lady. I'm gonna take my cool ass double-sided saw and get out of here. The poacher's saw. The young punk guy must have left this, but was he a young punk guy? Hee hee hee. Are you going to be too? Hee hee hee. When I was a kid, I always wondered about this saw, because I was like, why does this saw look like this? And then we had a carpenter shop open up in, not in town, but like close enough for me to go visit. It's near the leather shop where I get my leather crafting stuff, because I do that too. But they have these double-sided, I think they're Japanese style saws, which would make sense. I mean, it's a Nintendo game. But, yeah, I always was like, well, why did the game devs just never see what a saw looks like before? Because this is weird. But no, they totally know what they were talking about. It's like a traditional saw shape for them. So anyway, what I'm supposed to be doing now is going back down Zora's River, I think, where it's all frozen and stupid. But what I think I'm going to do is actually go back to my youth and try to do some side quests in there. There's some the soft soil that I can get, which is double, trouble, triples for a bunch of other things, and I want to go get some more magic beans to do more of that, and you got to put the bugs in them, and that's always fun. So I think that's what I'm going to work on in our next episode. But that's all I got for this one. Hopefully it was still entertaining in spite of the possibly bad audio. I don't know. I'm about to upload it or mix it down in my computer and then find out in like an hour, because that's how long it takes. As far as me and in this playthrough, I hope you're at least being entertained. I hope you're having a good time. I am in the market someday, if I ever get the time. Gosh, it's so hard to get the time. I would love a comedy partner. Somebody that I really jive with, that I can do this with, and just try to really knock those arrogant Game Grumps off their throne with their friendship and their success, and not having to have their hands all cut up with what they do for a living. Yeah, I'm not jealous at all. What I am is I have been AJ this whole time, and I want you to know that when you're not in the room, I miss you. All right, anyway, bye now.